Hello everyone, and happy Tuesday!
Thank you, Hammerman. I don't think I can explain how important it was that you stopped the van.
This video comes to you in one overarching themed part, impressing Jacob. I'm here at Sebasco Inn and Resort, and we're staying in this house, and it's really beautiful, and I'm going to show you guys around, because I think that's pretty impressive. This is the lawn of the house that we're staying in, and across from it the golf course, and beyond that is the ocean. I'm putting this in here because it would be impressive to Christina, so sorry Jacob. And while we're ignoring the fact that this video is supposed to be impressive to Jacob, I have a very serious issue with the collection of books you see now. The two books in the collection are Jane Eyre and Wuthering Heights, two books that should not be together because Wuthering Heights is awesome and Jane Eyre is stupid. I do not care that both books are written by a Bront. Sisterly love means nothing to me, as I am devoid of sisters. It's a cool boat though. My first instinct to make this video impressive for Jacob was just to list a few things, and the list would have gone something like this. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Where the Wild Things Are, Ryan Brown, Pokemon Heart Gold, Pokemon Theme Acapella, Mudkip's Map, Pro, Rachel, Glee, David Tennant, Rose. But instead, I decided to film my vlog as normal, but make it an exceptional vlog. So my phone broke recently, and I think it might have had something to do with me throwing it across the room. Accidentally, it was in my pocket. But the thing that's interesting about my phone breaking is that the screen broke, but half of it is still visible. As you can see, there's a giant crack running across the screen. Cracked? Yeah. So yesterday was the 4th of July, and Miriam came to visit us here at our lovely resort thing. And we decided to go kayaking because the house that we are staying in provides us with 2 kayaks. Well, we had to get the kayaks from under the house to down there. You can see the ocean from here. That's where we had to get to, which doesn't seem that far, but we either had to carry them or they provided us with these little like cartwheely things. Now the cartwheel things are very helpful if you can figure out how to get your kayak onto the cartwheel thing and to keep it on the cartwheel thing. We had a hard time with that, but eventually we were able to get the kayaks to the ocean, and we were kayaking along when we came across a lot of seaweed. So Miriam thought it would be a really great idea to throw seaweed in my face. Luckily, karma struck back, and Miriam got like 500 million of these little crawfish baby things. So for the rest of the kayak back, Miriam had these crawfish babies in her kayak, and she's like, "Crawfish babies in my pants!" And it was really funny. Miriam and I also rode these bikes to go get ice cream, and it was nice because they're very nostalgic, but they're weird because they don't have handbrakes, so you have to backpedal. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Where the Wild Things Are, Things Are. Where the Wild Things Are, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Where the Wild Things Are, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Pokemon Heart. Very important ceiling fan. Where the Wild Things Are, Full Metal... Where the Wild Things Are, Full Metal Alchemist, Pokemon Heart Gold, etc., etc. We went candlepin bowling last night, and the jukebox magically turned itself on, and guess what song it was playing? Either a Little Red Riding Hood. So anyway, as you know, Shelby's working at camp this year, and this weekend she doesn't have the weekend off. So either there isn't going to be a video on Saturday, or Christina's going to fill in, which I think would be really cool because I talk about her all the time, but she's only ever been seen in picture montages. But tomorrow's Wednesday, and we will see Kayla. Miriam knows about snails. Quite a lot about snails. We went to the mud flats and collected golf balls.